When it comes to sports in Lorain, your station to watch is TV 20, Lorain City Schools Television.
Good evening and welcome to Avon Lake High School. Rob Polinsky along with Jared Kozar for Game 1 of our 2014 Lorain County Girls All-Star Games. Coming up in between the ball games, Tim Alcorn will have the announcement of 2014 Miss Basketball, and then Tim and Jared will bring you game number 2. In our first game, we have the blue team versus the orange team here in game number 1. And first things first, Jared, good evening. Glad before you go away for the weekend that you're able to join us here tonight.
Well, good evening to you as well, Rob. And yes, looking forward to taking care of some business right here before I enjoy a well-deserved break. We had a busy season of hoops. I'm going to cap it all off personally for myself over the next couple of days.
We've been here for several years, Jared. It's a nice experience for the young ladies from different teams, I think, to get together, who sometimes they play with each other in the summer, if they're in different summer leagues together, that sort of thing. But really, it's a rare opportunity for young ladies from throughout the county to kind of come together as one and play to sort of end the year and have a fun night of basketball.
You're really correct, Rob. And for some of the young ladies throughout the county, you know, you mentioned that they may have played some summer ball together, some other ball at an earlier stage in their careers. And some of these young ladies, you know, throughout the county may have had a tougher season than others, not enjoyed the same success. Now you get a chance to play with a complement of peers such as yourself that are going to be able to rise to that challenge that you expect out of yourself as a competitor, and maybe see what could have been had the situations been different, the district's redrawn, and you might have been there, they might have been with you. And it's a good little taste of that. It's a sample, and we're happy to bring it to you.
Jared, I think they've changed the formats. I don't remember this, that they are going to do 2 20-minute halves. Running clocks, we're going to play like a college game where they're 20 minutes and have 2 halves instead of 4 8-minute quarters, but it will be a running clock. So I believe that's a change. I don't remember this from the past.
I don't think that the girls level they've done this, but the boys last year, I believe we did have that same format, the 20-minute running clock. But again, it creates for some more scoring opportunities and some different line changes, almost like the NHL, where you get a whole group of guys, a whole group of young ladies in there, and they'll, you know, make a little stoppage where they can all change. And it's a good way to get people in and out, and you know, you can play with different groups that you might not have otherwise had a chance with, as far as the rotation is concerned.
Jared, we've talked about the girls, an opportunity for them to play as teammates with one another when normally they're on opposing teams. Same thing for the coaches. Instead of being opposed, you bring 2 coaches for each team that get to share some ideas. For the blue team, it's Nick Damaki of Clearview. He'll join forces with Eric Rothgeary of Elyria Catholic. For the orange team, Dave Zavara of Avon Lake and Tom Thompson of Columbia High School.
And that's one of those things that, as a coach, you just kind of dream of that opportunity, I think, to bounce ideas off of guys. You don't know how much game planning and strategy goes on, but it's got to be a unique opportunity to see and get in somebody else's head and see what they would do in this situation given the opportunity in the rosters.
Starting lineups for the blue team: Nick Damachia, Eric Rothgeary, Alyssa Melendez of Firelands. It'll be Tina Mitchell of Clearview, Alessandra Hardaby of Wellington High School, Sydney Click of Amherst, Natalie Tremont of Elyria Catholic. For the orange team, Selena Benz of Lake Ridge Academy, Jasmine Porter from Vermilion, Logan Leduc of Avon Lake, Leah Lindak of North Ridgeville, and Emily Nicholas of Avon Lake. Larry Reardon, Barry Buck, and Jim Moore are the 3 officials, and Larry Reardon, fresh off his appearance in the Division IV state championship game. Barry Buck puts the ball in the air, and the orange team wins the tip. With the basketball is Leduc here on her home floor at Avon Lake. She gets it to Jasmine Porter from Vermilion High School. Shot on the right side. It's up and in, a 3-pointer. And that is Selena Benz of Lake Ridge Academy. So the blue team with the basketball. Alyssa Melendez from Firelands, who had an outstanding year, Jared. Pass on the right wing. Over to Tremont of Elyria Catholic. They get it inside of Melendez. She's fouled. It'll be Alyssa Melendez to the line. And again, Firelands had an outstanding season.
They sure did. We follow them quite a bit on our girls' end of the basketball coverage on WEOL, and Dave Cadella does a good job year in and year out over there. We enjoy going over to that facility and seeing what he comes up with each year. And the cabinet is still stocked pretty well over at Firelands High School for the future. So while they lose one tonight, they have a lot coming back next year.
During Jared's expert analysis, Alyssa Melendez makes 1 out of 2 free throws to make it 3-1. Orange team with the basketball. They will get it to Benz. Benz with the basketball, driving in, kicks it back outside for Lindak of North Ridgeville High School. Over to Benz from Lake Ridge Academy. Jump stop. Pass to Lindak is intercepted and stolen by Tina Mitchell for Clearview, and she plays for the blue team. So for the blue team, Melendez gets it across the timeline. She's going to go to the hole and get it off to Hardaby of Wellington High School. And the ball is stolen and then knocked away, stolen right back by Tina Mitchell. Left side 3 is in the air, rimmed out by Sydney Click of Amherst. And a long outlet, they get it to Jasmine Porter for the orange team. Again, we're going to play 2 20-minute halves with a running clock. Benz has it top of the circle. Pass on the right wing, gets it back. On the left side, jumper in the air, no good. Offensive rebound back up. Missing that shot was Emily Nicholas from Avon Lake. They battle for the boards. Nicholas came away with it, and she'll throw it back to Logan Leduc from Avon Lake, and they'll reset the offense. Benz with it all the way to the hole, high off the glass and in. Selena Benz 5 for the orange team. She has all 5 points. 17:35 to go first half. Again, we're going to play 2 20-minute halves. So, Jared, your sheets may not work for this. I don't know. That's kind of new for you. Shot goes up, no good. I don't know if your stat sheets can handle 2 20-minute halves as opposed to 4 8-minute quarters. Benz with a jump stop, puts it up off the back of the rim, no good. Somehow, I'm sure you'll survive. Melendez has it for Firelands. Melendez into the forecourt for the blue team. A running left-hander is up, no good. Rebound battle for, and it's run down by the orange team, and Jasmine Porter will get it. First of 2 games here tonight on AM 930 WEOL. We'll have the Miss Basketball 2014 announcement in between the games. Missing the shot from the right side is Emily Nicholas, and the blue team will get the rebound. Alyssa Melendez gets it. Caitlin Jones from Clearview is going to check in at the next stoppage. We'll get our first substitution of this first half. Melendez with a cross-court pass. A right wing 3 is in the air. It's off the rim. Missing that one is Sydney Click of Amherst. Got to keep my orange and blue team straight here. It's not just the kids that are a little rusty after a couple of weeks off. Selena Benz misses the shot out of bounds. I want to remind you that tomorrow morning on AM 930 WEOL is Ohio State Tournament Basketball. The Buckeyes and the Dayton Flyers from Buffalo, New York. 11:45 pregame. They're going to tip it off at 12:15. Ohio State and Dayton tomorrow on AM 930 WEOL. I'm sure we'll get Jared's expert thoughts on that ball game throughout the night as well. Driving in, Jasmine Porter puts it up off the rim, no good. And the rebound loose on the floor. They fight for it. Melendez will run it down. Again, the 3 officials tonight, Barry Buck, Jim Moore, and Larry Reardon. Pass on the left side. Driving in is Caitlin Jones of Clearview. Had it knocked away. It's stolen away. With the basketball, top of the circle, putting it up is Jasmine Porter. Missed it, and the rebound comes down to Melendez. Melendez with the basketball. Barry Buck hustling up and down the floor here tonight. Melendez into the forecourt, gets it on the right wing. Sydney Click from Amherst High School goes to the top of the key. Caitlin Jones out of Clearview. Nice pass to Melendez, who was driving in. She put it up and in. Alyssa Melendez with the basket. We're going to have substitution 5 minutes into the game. And this is what we're used to in these games, Jared, is the mass substitution now.
Wholesale changes, if you will, Rob, on both sides. And nice shot out there to Barry Buck and his lateral movement here on the floor. He's become he's no stranger to these types of formats, and this is no exhibition to Barry Buck.
Kelly Wisniewski, Riley Kubison, Alexis Bazinski come into the game for the orange team. For the blue team coming in was Hannah Eck, Elizabeth Bowman, and Onyx Lopez. So we'll get you the new names as soon as we can. Missing the shot was Bazinski of Columbia High School for the orange team. They get a steal. It's Selena Benz from Lake Ridge. Nice pass inside. Riley Kubison put it up and in. Riley Kubison from Midview High School with a basket. The orange team goes up 7-3. 14:25 to go first half. Sydney Click out of Amherst will go top of the key to Onyx Lopez of Lorain. Lopez lost it on her way to the basket, and it's taken away by Kelly Wisniewski of North Ridgeville. Wisniewski will get it ahead to Emily Capers of Oberlin High School. Missed the shot. Cubison battles for the rebound. It goes out of bounds, and Jim Moore says that the blue team will have the basketball. Jasmine Porter will check back in for the orange team, checking in for Selena Benz, who will come out. Again, the orange team coached by Tom Thompson of Columbia, Dave Zavara from right here at Avon Lake. The blue team tonight coached by Nick Damaki of Clearview and Eric Rothgary of Elyria Catholic. On the right side, Click. She'll step back, put up the jumper, and hit it. It's a 2. Sydney Click with a nice jumper right there, 7-5. Wisniewski for North Ridgeville with a basketball. Top of the circle against a 2-3 zone. She's going to get it ahead, driving in against the zone. Emily Capers out of Oberlin. No good, but she's fouled, says Jim Moore.
Emily Capers from Oberlin at the line.
Foul went on Sydney Click. And that's going to put Emily Capers out of Oberlin High School at the line. My first opportunity to see Emily makes the free throw. Checking in for the blue team, it's going to be Tina Mitchell out of Clearview. Tina comes in for Onyx Lopez, who has that right knee brace. Capers again, good form at the line. Missed that one, though. Offensive rebound, Jasmine Porter. She put it up and scored. Jasmine Porter plays for Colin Irish at Vermilion High School. And the orange team has doubled up the blue team 10-5 here with 12:35 to go in the half. A long three is banked in by Sydney Click.
Sydney Click for 3 from Amherst.
It's a 10-8 with the basketball. Capers with the basketball. Steps back. Capers will get it outside to Kelly Wisniewski. Wisniewski with a pass inside to Cubison. Cubison had to go off her foot and out of bounds. It will go over to the blue team. Eight minutes into this first half. Again, we're going to play 2 20-minute halves tonight. New to the girls team. Jared tells me that they did this last year for the boys. Left side jumper goes up from the blue team, and making that jumper, Elizabeth Bowman out of Wellington High School. Bowman with a good jumper there, Jared.
And the blue team's kind of sparked to life here these last few possessions, Rob. They've hit their last 3 field goals.
Wisniewski missed the shot out of bounds. Don't you think that's kind of how it goes? It takes a few minutes to kind of get the juices going a little bit and kind of get your basketball legs back. And then once you get the hang of it, all of a sudden the shots start to drop.
Your basketball legs back is one thing, and then playing with the unique set of players that you're not necessarily familiar with, you don't know where that pass is coming from or where the screen's going to be. And that helps out a lot, too, after you fill yourself out for the first 8 minutes.
With the basketball, the blue team has it. It is Sydney Click who has 5 points. We're tied at 10 with a little more than 11 minutes to go in the half. Double teamed inside. We're going to get a jump ball. And while we have the jump ball, we want to remind you that tonight's game, the audio can also be seen in the video on WLCS TV 20. That's on TV 20 if you're in Lorain on Time Warner Cable. And if you live outside Lorain, elsewhere in the county and want to see it, you can follow them on YouTube. Lorain Schools TV 20. For Amherst, Sydney Click makes the basket, and that's a 3, and it's 13-10. Right side 3 ball in the air and no good, missing that 3. It was Leah Lindak of North Ridgeville out of bounds. So the blue team on an 8-0 run. And they lead it 13-10. Left-hand dribble across the timeline by Caitlin Jones out of Clearview. She played for Nick Damaki, who's one of her coaches here tonight, along with Eric Rothgary. This is the Senior All-Star game, game number 1 of 2 tonight from Avon Lake. Shot is partially blocked. Out of bounds. I don't think they saw that it was blocked. Yep, Larry Reardon. You can't get anything by Larry Reardon. He corrects Jim Morris as that shot was blocked, and the blue team will keep the ball. Substitutions once again coming in for both teams.
Donated their services are Jim Moore, Larry Reardon, and Barry Buck.
Onyx Lopez to inbound for the blue team. Lopez looking. She is going to get it in to Tina Mitchell on a Clearview. Back to Onyx Lopez on the left baseline. Lopez Gets it to Mitchell in the corner. Tremont. She'll put the jumper up. It's an air ball long. And a rebound will come into the hands of Leah Lindak of North Ridgeville and the orange team. Long pass ahead to Cubison. She caught it on the run and laid it in. Riley Cubison on a nice lead pass from Selena Benz. And it's 13-12 with 9 minutes, 10 seconds to go in the half. Alyssa Melendez with the basketball into the forecourt. Got it to Natalie Tremont of Elyria Catholic. To Onyx Lopez. She'll launch a long three and miss it. Rebound loose on the floor and is picked up by Cubison for the orange team. Pass ahead to Logan Leduc out of Avon Lake. She starred right here at Avon Lake High School. And the pass is knocked away, intercepted. Melendez of Firelands has it for the blue team. And she is going to be fouled from behind. No, just knocked out of bounds. Just knocked out of bounds. It'll be the blue team will have the ball. And they are up by a point, 13-12. Again, Barry Buck, Larry Reardon, Jim Moore officiating tonight. Lopez looking. She'll go up top to Melendez, who played for Firelands High School. Over to Lopez, a jumper up. It's an air ball. Rebound, Jasmine Porter of Vermilion in the orange team. Selena Benz lost it, and Melendez has it. Her pass for Onyx Lopez is too far as it gets a little bit sloppy, and then Porter had to go off of her hands, so the blue team will keep it. Checking into the basketball game again, Sydney Click tonight, who leads everybody so far with 8 points. She checks in with 7:45 to go in the first half. They're going to inbound it to Melendez. Melendez has it on the baseline. Melendez back outside on the three-point line. Looking, a couple of right-hand dribbles, still dribbling. Loses it in the paint. Jasmine Porter for Vermilion has it. She'll get it to Selena Benz. Benz, pass on the left side for Lindak of North Ridgeville. Around to Benz, over to Logan Leduc. She'll take a shot and miss it. Offensive rebound, no, but a foul. So Larry Reardon makes the call. Larry telling us the guilty party for the blue team is Natalie Tremont of Elyria Catholic High School. Again, this past Saturday, Larry Reardon got to officiate the Division IV state championship game. So quite an honor and a thrill for Larry to do that, Jared.
That is a big honor, but it couldn't go to a more deserving individual, Rob, as Larry puts in his time as much or better than anybody else that we know in the officiating circles. We like to see him, and everybody knows they're going to get a good fair shake when Larry Reardon's out there on the floor.
What did he give you to say that?
Talk about that next year, Rob.
Nicholas makes the free throw. We're tied at 13. Emily from right here at Avon Lake High School. Orange team line right. Bends the knees, puts it up, around rim, no good, and rebound. Sydney Click for Amherst. We're tied at 13. These games are always a little bit of fun. Melendez has it for Firelands, drives in, put it up, nope, but she's fouled and she'll go to the line. We're just teasing. I'm sure Larry didn't have to give you anything for those kind words.
Keep it fair, kind of like Mel Chervick in Caddyshack. That's what Reardon got me with on the way in.
Understood. Melendez from Firelands, line left, puts it up off the back of the rim, no good. Second free throw up and in by Melendez. 14-13, the blue team leads. With the basketball for the orange team is Leah Lindak. Lindak gets it on the right side to Bazinski of Columbia High School. Around the perimeter, baseline left, jumper goes up, no good. Missing that jump shot was Nicholas of Avon Lake. And it comes in down to the hands of Tina Mitchell, Clearview High School and the blue basketball team. 5 minutes, 10 seconds to go first half. 14-13, blue team out in front. Around the perimeter, they get it to Melendez on the left side. Melendez guarded by Bazinski. Goes top of the key to Sydney Click. Click guarded by Capers. She'll pull back and take a long three off the glass and rim, no good. And Nicholas for the orange team gets the rebound. They're going to pass it ahead quickly to Capers from Oberlin off the glass and rim, no good. Rebound Tremont of EC. Natalie Tremont will get the pass ahead to Melendez, and here comes the blue team into the forecourt. They lead 14-13, 4.5 minutes to go first half. Inside, shot goes up, no good by Click. And a rebound comes down to Cubison. And Larry Reardon says we've got a foul and we're going to have substitutions for both teams. Stay tuned. In between games, Tim Alcorn will have the announcement. 2014 Miss Basketball. We'll have it live for you in between the games. Selena Benz for the Orange team with the basketball from Lake Ridge Academy. Pass on the right wing to Logan Leduc of right here at Avon Lake. Puts up the open jumper, and Logan Leduc, as she did many times in her career, makes a basket here at Avon Lake. It's 15-14. Sydney Click out of Amherst and the blue team with it. Top of the key, Onyx Lopez takes a three off the rim, no good. Rebound falls into the hands of Leah Lindak of North Ridgeville. Ahead to Selena Benz. Benz for the Orange team, right back to Leduc. Same spot, puts the jumper up, different result. Missed it off the rim. They battle for the rebound, and it comes down to the blue team, Caitlin Jones of Clearview. And in the backcourt, we're going to get a jump ball, and the alternating possession arrow will give it to the Orange team. Again, stay tuned tomorrow morning on AM 930 WEOL NCAA Tournament Basketball. The Ohio State Buckeyes entertaining the Dayton Flyers. It'll be in Buffalo, New York. They tip it off at 12:15. Paul Keels, Ron Stokes will get on the air at 11:45 a.m. Selena Benz from Lake Ridge Academy with a three-pointer. Makes it 18-14. But they just don't give you time to read those promos, Jared, when the kids, you know, we got to let them know. Don't make a basket when I'm trying to read a promo for Ohio State.
Well, Rob, it's the All-Star game. What did you expect?
Jumper goes up and in, and there's a long three. Sydney Click with her third three of the ball game, and that was from way out there, 18-17. With the basketball, Lindak has it for North Ridgeville. Bounce pass to Benz. Benz cross court to Leduc. 15-foot jumper right there. Both these teams are starting to find the basket as they're getting their shooting touch back.
Yeah, certainly some better shots being put up and a higher percentage.
Click, they'll set another pick. She'll take another three. She'll hit another three. Her fourth three of the first half. She's got 14 points, and we're tied at 20. Pass on the left side. Logan Leduc has it. Gets it inside. Shot goes up. Bazinski missed it. No good. And a rebound battle for, and Alessandra Hardeby gets it for Wellington. Hardeby in the backcourt. Gets the basketball to her teammate Caitlin Jones. Jones into the forecourt. Right back to Hardeby. Onyx Lopez says, let me take a three. She makes it. Onyx Lopez with a three ball. And she will come out of the ball game. And coming in is Melendez.
That's a special shot right there,
Yeah.
Rob. Onyx Lopez sporting quite a bit of hardware on that knee, and it was very special. You're watching. She really didn't have to come across the mid-court line to play much defense. Just simply can't do it. It's very special to see her knock down that three ball.
No doubt. Jumper goes in. It is no good. Out of bounds. It'll be the blue team with the ball. Yep, we saw her in her senior night over at Lorain as we do some work for WLCS TV 20, and Joe Bach had us there for Lorain and Norwalk, and after she missed most of her senior year with an injury, they got her in at the beginning of the game, had her made a basket. It was a very special evening. I do remember that one. With the basketball, the blue team, Hardeby will get it outside to Click, who has made 4 3-pointers this half. Click with a little more than a minute to go in the half. Her team up 23-20. We get another tie-up and a jump ball. And the basketball will stay with the blue team. Looking to inbounds, looking. They get it into Melendez. Melendez right back to Hardeby. Tough angle, missed the shot. Rebound comes down to Nicholas of the Orange team in Avon Lake. She'll get it to Selena Benz for Lake Ridge Academy. Benz, jump stop into paint, put it up. Yes, and a foul. Selena Benz with 10. She'll look for 11 at the line.
Interesting thing about Selena Benz, Rob, one of the last pieces left over from that Lake Ridge team last year that made their run all the way down to the regionals that you and I went to see, the chance to punch their ticket there. So one of the leftovers there, and tough year, but she's here tonight playing well.
Makes the three-point play. We're tied at 23. We're going to get a substitution for the Orange team. Kelly Wisniewski, North Ridgeville High School, will check in. 51.3 seconds, so you have a running clock until you don't. I think the last 2 minutes. The last 3 minutes. Thank you, sir. Glad you're all over that, Jared. Noticing that. Did you like that? The running clock until it isn't? Jumper goes up around rim and out. Hannah Eck out of open door misses the 3 for the blue team. 30 seconds to play in the half. We're tied at 23. Again, 2 20-minute halves tonight. Shot goes up and in. Making it is Leah Lindak out of North Ridgeville.
Leah Lindak of North Ridgeville.
With it is Melendez. She's going to get it ahead on the left wing to Caitlin Jones. Jones back to Sydney Click. 12 seconds to play in the half. Click. Cross court, Hardaby. Hardaby with it. Hardaby out to Melendez. Melendez on the drive. Lost it. Porter knocked it away. 4 seconds, 3 seconds. They get it ahead to Wisniewski. She'll get the shot off in between the circles. Missed it. No good.
Great ball game. First half. Blue 25.
And our score at half, it is the blue team 25, the orange team 23.
Hi, I'm Jenny Garth. As a mom, there's nothing more important to me than seeing my kids smile. That's why I've teamed up with the American Association of Orthodontists to shine a light on the importance of a healthy, beautiful smile. We all want to look our best, and an attractive smile is part of it. Getting your child an orthodontic checkup can make a huge difference in their future. Orthodontists straighten teeth and jaws. And if braces are needed, today's hip models let kids sport their own personal style during treatment. To learn more, visit braces.org.
To the men and women of the United States Armed Forces, the USO is home. The USO depends on the generosity of the American people. Donate today at USO.org.
Hi, I'm Rochelle Lefebvre, and this is Johnny. We're working with Best Friends Animal Society to stop the suffering of millions of breeding dogs in puppy mills who supply puppies to pet stores. You can help too, by not adding to the demand for pet store puppies. When searching for your next best friend, do what I did. Adopt. Don't shop. Let a shelter dog like Johnny steal your heart.
Orange team with the basketball. Again, they lead at 25-23. Capers from Oberlin puts it up, in and out. Offensive rebound, knocked around and out of bounds to the blue team. Leah Lindak had it for a minute and then couldn't hang on to it. So it's Tremont, Melendez, Click, Hardaby, and the other young lady is Tina Mitchell for the blue team. For the orange team to start the second half, it's Bazinski of Columbia High School, Capers of Oberlin, Jasmine Porter of Vermillion as Mitchell misses the 3. Also Sydney Click out there from Amherst, and Hardaby out of Wellington. With the basketball on the left side, driving in, putting it up, missing the shot was Leah Lindak. And we're going to get a couple of free throws according to Larry Reardon. Again, if you're just joining us, Larry had the opportunity, and kudos to him. Division IV State Girls Championship game this past Saturday. Lindak line left, put it up and in. Larry, one of the real good guys in Lorain County. He's officiated basketball for a long, long time. Lindak puts it up, no good. And it will go to the blue team. I see Larry occasionally. He's, you know, with his entourage at lunchtime.
The entourage, yeah, he runs pretty deep over there?
Oh, he does.
Okay.
He almost bought me lunch one day. I remembered it. Tina Mitchell on the three-point line, goes on the right side, gets the Click. Click puts it up. It's partially blocked. It'll be brought down by Emily Capers of Oberlin. He almost did, honestly.
He almost did. Then he had a quick reminder of who he was sitting down to lunch with and said, I thought better of it.
I think he saw how much I was eating, and he took back his offer. The jumper on the left side goes up, no good. Missing that shot is Wisniewski, and the ball is loose on the floor. It goes out of bounds, and they are going to award it to the blue team. Second half just underway, 17:45 to go. The orange team out in front, 26-23. Melendez with the basketball. Back outside to Tina Mitchell. Mitchell with it. Mitchell stops, puts up a three. It's off the front of the rim, no good. Tina Mitchell gets her own rebound. Mitchell gets it back, goes back outside to Click. Click has it on the right wing to Tremont. Tremont with the basketball to Click. Click, right-hand dribble. Click goes back outside to Tina Mitchell. One dribble, then she picks it up. Well, I guess they're going to let her get away with that in the All-Star game. Looked like a double dribble to me. Click, wow, why start blowing the whistles now? Click on the run, puts it up and in. Click with 16. She leads everybody. It's 26-25 with the blue team trailing by 1. A lob for Capers for Oberlin at the foul line. She'll put it up, missed it off the front of the rim. Offensive rebound back up, no good. And Tremont for EC and the blue team hauls down the rebound. She'll hand it off to Tina Mitchell, and here comes the blue team with an opportunity to take the lead. 16:40 to go in the second half. Tina Mitchell has it. Mitchell on the three-point line. Mitchell picks up her dribble, looking, bounce pass to Melendez. Melendez right back to Mitchell. Mitchell had it knocked away by Porter, got it back to Melendez. Melendez and the Firelands Falcons, one of the more successful teams in the county this year. Left wing three by Tremont, no good, and rebound Jasmine Porter. Porter with a rebound for the orange team, long lob for Capers, too far out of bounds. You know, Avon gave us, the girls will be in the second game, and they were one of the better teams in the county this year and gave us a thrill with that win over Westlake to get to the district play before they were defeated in the district semis by Worcester.
It was a good ball game, too. Avon, for many of our listeners might remember, led early in the fourth quarter of that ball game against a very tough Worcester team, and it was nip and tuck all the way down the stretch, and with a chance to represent the county very well, they did just that.
Hannah Eck with a jumper from open door, missed it. It was partially blocked, I should say, as we have substitutions come back into the game. It is Eck for open door for the blue team, along with Elizabeth Bowman for Wellington coming in, and Onyx Lopez of Lorain, who made a three-pointer in the first half. She gets the inbound. She'll take another jumper, miss it, rebound, loose on the floor, and it's run down in the corner for the orange team by Bazinski of Columbia. She'll get it ahead to Selena Benz of Lake Ridge Academy. Benz quickly into the forecourt. And now Larry Reardon says, I can't let that double dribble go. He calls it. But that's right. You and Craig Couch were up there for that game, weren't you, with Avon and Worcester?
Yeah, we were over at Valley Forge.
WEOL.com.
That's correct.
Yep. And the ball knocked out of bounds by Benz. I think I had the Avon Westlake game that night and was listening into those scores as they were coming in. And we thought that there was an opportunity Avon might be in the district final.
Very much so. Like I said, they were pretty close throughout the ball game, led in the fourth quarter, and ended up having some turnovers that cost them a little bit. But again, take nothing away from the Lady Eagles. They ran into a very tough Worcester ball club that evening.
Ball loose on the floor. We're going to get a jump ball as they battle for it. And for the orange team, a couple of substitutions. Logan Leduc of Avon Lake, Emily Nicholas of Avon Lake come in. Jasmine Porter from Vermilion comes out of the game. Also coming out of the ball game is Leah Lindak of North Ridgeville. And we're going to get a timeout on the floor. We'll take a timeout as well. 14:02 to go in the ball game, 26-25, and we'll be back to Avon Lake. You're listening to the Girls All-Star Game on AM 930 WEOL and Jared online
at WEOL.com.
Jenny dear, don't forget my dress for the fashion show. We want to look my best now.
Jenny, we started our book report. Here's the cover.
Yeah, now all we need is a beginning,
a middle,
and an end.
Jenny dear.
Hi, honey.
Are you feeling blue? What's wrong with being blue?
Well, where should I start?
If you're a teen dealing with stress, there's help. Visit the Will Rogers Institute website for a free booklet about teen stress and how you can de-stress your life.
Right.
Welcome back. 13 and a half minutes to play in the ball game. 26-25. It's a close game. Poke checked away by Selena Benz. Benz has it for the orange team. Nice cross-court pass to Nicholas, who put it up and in. Emily Nicholas with her first field goal, 3 points on the night. And the orange team's lead is 3 at 28-25. Bowman with a pass to the corner to Click. Click has made 4 3-pointers tonight. Her pass knocked out of bounds by Benz, and it'll be the blue team to inbounds. And inbounding the basketball will be Onyx Lopez, who played for Mark Feldman at Lorain High School. Onyx looking to inbound. She will get it to Click out in the corner. Click for a tying 3. Off the rim, no good. Offensive rebound put up, no good. Nicholas with the rebound for the orange team. That was Caitlin Jones for Clearview, missed the shot. Caitlin Jones goes down, but she gets back up. That's good to see. They get it into Riley Cubison, who missed from point-blank range, and the blue team with the ball. Jones for Clearview, ahead to Click for Amherst. Click into the forecourt, gets it to Lopez. Top of the key 3, off the rim, no good. Rebound, Logan Leduc of Avon Lake in the orange team. Pass to Selena Benz. Benz into the forecourt, Benz at the foul line. Threw it behind her to Nicholas, who put it up and in. Emily Nicholas. Back-to-back field goals, and the orange team leads by 5. For the orange team, we've got several substitutes coming into the game. Kelly Wisniewski of North Ridgeville. Also coming in, Jasmine Porter of Vermilion. Checking back in is Leah Lindak of North Ridgeville, as is Emily Capers of Oberlin. I think they substitute more freely in the second half, Jared. They kind of play like 5 minutes in the first half, and in the second half they kind of substitute as they want to or as they need to.
Structure changes a little bit, and that adds to some of the camaraderie out there and different rotations you might see.
Tremont with the basketball for EC, gets it to Jones. Her pass ahead for Bowman of Wellington, knocked out of bounds. The blue team will keep it. Again, our 3 officials tonight, Larry Reardon, Barry Buck, Jim Moore here for the game number 1. They have donated their time tonight, so thanks to those guys for being here over the proceedings. Tremont looking, and the bounce pass knocked away, taken away by Jasmine Porter of Vermilion for the orange team. Into the forecourt. They get it left side. Jumper goes up, and it's in, and making that jump shot is Leah Lindak of North Ridgeville. She has 5 points. 32-25. The orange team all of a sudden on a 6-0 run. They lead by 7. Into the forecourt is Natalie Tremont of EC. Her pass to Hannah Eck of Open Door, off of the glass, no good, and the rebound falls in the hands of Emily Nicholas from Avon Lake and the orange team. They'll get it to Emily Capers. Left side jumper is up and in. Emily Capers of Oberlin, her first field goal, her 3rd point. And it's 34-25, a 9-point lead. 8-0 run for the orange team. On the right side, Click for a 3-ball. Missed it off the rim, no good. Rebound Nicholas for the orange team. And checking in for the blue team at the next stoppage of play, we are going to have Tina Mitchell, Alessandra Hardaby, and Alyssa Melendez will check in at the next stoppage. With the basketball, they get it to Emily Nicholas. Nicholas back outside on the run. The shot goes up, around rim and in. And making that shot is Kelly Wisniewski out of North Ridgeville. And all of a sudden, a 10-0 run, and it's 36-25, Jared.
Yes, sir. Orange team really heating up here right now in the last few minutes, Rob. They've hit 5 of their last 6 attempts from the field. So some of that stall-type offense that we saw to open up the second half has gone away, and the Orange are really clicking on all cylinders right now.
Take a timeout on the floor. We'll take a 30-second timeout as well. 9:58 to go. The Orange team leads the blue 36-25. You're listening to the 2014 Lorain County Girls All-Star Game on AM 930 WEOL and Jared online
at WEOL.com.
McGruff the crime dog here. We've all heard of identity theft. Now I'm going to show you how those thieves do it. Watch. He's secretly photographing her credit card with his cell phone. Now watch. They pretend they have a package to deliver, and while they're trying to fit it in the mailbox, they're taking her credit card payments and other paid bills. To learn how to protect yourself from identity theft, go to weprevent.org. Keep your identity to yourself and help take a bite out of crime.
I'd like to honor a man who did so much for girls basketball over the years here in Lorain County, Mr. Tom Kabuski. Tom earned a degree in education from Baltimore State University in 1976 and began his teaching career in the Elyria City Schools. While in the Elyria School System, Tom spent 18 years as the Elyria West head girls basketball coach, compiling 217 wins. Kabuski's teams won 4 conference championships, 6 sectional titles, 1 district runner-up, 2 district championships, and a regional runner-up. Tom credits much of the team's success to his former players and coaches and the time they spent in the gym. Tom's coaching accolades include 5 conference coach of the years, district coach of the year, and the Bob Hunterson Award given for his 20 years of service at the same school. Tom has been past president of the Lorain County Girls Basketball Association, was instrumental in getting the girls all-star game together, and the Miss Basketball Award star. Tom has recently retired from the Elyria City Schools and enjoys spending time fishing, hunting, and being with his family. Tom and Marty have been married for 28 years and have 3 children, Ben, Paul, and Andrew. If you listen to my shows today on WOBL and WDLW, you hear that Andrew Kabuski is having a fantastic season of baseball at Tom's Avon Bowling Green. Ladies and gentlemen, a great big thank you. Congratulations for all of his many accomplishments.
And now being honored here at midcourt is Tom Kabuski, who is the 2014 Lorain County Girls Basketball Coaches Association. Gets into the Hall of Fame. Tom Kabuski from Elyria High School, congratulations. And the last time we saw Coach Kabuski, he was coaching the Elyria Catholic baseball team a few years back. Tom, girls coach at the Elyria High School back in the day, and congratulations to him for being in the Hall of Fame this year. Both teams just about set to get back out onto the floor. Again, Lorain County Miss Basketball 2014 will be announced in between games. Tim Alcorn will have that for you, and we'll have it live here on AM 930 WEOL and WEOL.com. Both teams back out onto the floor as Tom Kabuski and Dave Zavara share a few laughs. And it's Alyssa Melendez, the blue team from Firelands High School, with it. Again, her team has scored just 2 points here in the second half. They're going to try to pick it up a bit here. To Lopez. Lopez got it. Shot is going to be blocked by Capers out of bounds, as having that shot blocked was Caitlin Jones out of Clearview. Lopez to inbound. Onyx Lopez of Lorain. Inbounding. She goes on the right wing. Shot goes up by Caitlin Jones. No good. And the rebound, Emily Nicholas. Emily Nicholas will hand it off into the forecourt across the timeline for the orange team with the basketball is Wisniewski out of North Ridgeville. Gets it to Capers on the run, put it up and in. Emily Capers with 5 points tonight, and it's 38-25. The run is 12-0 for the orange team. Hardeby with a pass to Jones. Jones back outside to Lopez. Open 3, she'll take it, and she'll miss it off the back of the rim, high off the backboard, out of bounds to the orange team. Jasmine Porter will inbound the basketball and get the orange team with the ball up by 13. Left side jumper goes in the air, off the rim, no good. Missing that is Leah Lindak. Emily Capers from Oberlin lost the rebound, had it for a minute, lost it, and it comes down to Alyssa Melendez, who had it stolen away by Emily Nicholas. Back out to Leah Lindak. Lindak with her pass, gets it back. Play a little sloppy right now. Back outside and measuring a 3 and taking that 3, missing it was Wisniewski out of North Ridgeville. They battle for the rebound. Loose on the floor. Melendez of Firelands has it for the blue team. Long pass ahead to Onyx Lopez. Lopez puts it up around her rim, missed it, got her own rebound, back up and in. Lopez with 5. Jasmine Porter with the basketball. Porter puts it up and in. Porter with 4 points, 40-25. Lopez will come out of the ball game. Coming in is Sydney Click. Click for Amherst has 16 points tonight to lead everybody. And again, it's great to see Onyx Lopez on the floor. She has missed most of the season with that right knee injury, Jared. Great to see her on the floor having fun tonight.
And we talk about that, another feel-good story that you get from the All-Star game, and probably not a whole lot of other arenas like that.
Riley Cubison with the rebound off the missed shot by Caitlin Jones. Gets it ahead to Emily Nicholas of Avon Lake. Back outside it was Wisniewski. They go inside to Cubison of Midview High School. She'll pass it out to Logan LeDuc from Avon Lake. Miss it off the rim. And Emily Nicholas runs down the rebound to Jasmine Porter of Vermilion. Porter double team. Get rid of it to LeDuc. LeDuc will get it into Cubison. Cubison puts it up. No, but she's going to the line for 2. So Cubison will beat the line for 2. Missing the shot is Cubison. Nick Demakia, Dave Zavar, the opposing coaches chatting away with one another. Whether it's regular season or postseason, all-star game, Nick Demakia always chatting with the other coach, Jared. Missing both free throws. Cubison got her own rebound, put it up, no good. And a rebound comes down to the blue team. 40-27, a little more than 6 minutes to go. Caitlin Jones, cross-court pass to Tina Mitchell, who played for Nick at Clearview High School. Gets it over to Caitlin Jones. She'll put it up and in. Caitlin Jones from Clearview. Her first points of the night, and it's 40-30. 5:50 to play in the game. Orange team by 10 with the ball. Porter gets it outside to Wisniewski. They lob it inside. Emily Nicholas missed the shot. Rebound comes down to the blue team's Kelly Wisniewski of North Ridgeville. She'll hand it off to Tina Mitchell. Mitchell into the forecourt. Mitchell with a pass for Caitlin Jones, knocked out of bounds. And the blue team will keep it. Substitutions coming into the game.
How about the quick hands of Barry Buck over there, right? Patrolling the sidelines, ready to grab it at a moment's notice. The cat-like quickness has just not faded for Barry Buck at all.
You know, I didn't expect you to say quick and Barry Buck in the same sentence tonight. I can honestly say that. Barry, one of the real good guys in Lorain County basketball, been an official for a long time. Click misses the basket, and the ball gets knocked out of bounds. The blue team will keep it with 5 minutes to play in the game. 40-30. The orange team has outscored the blue team here in the second half, 15-7. And they'll inbound the basketball, get it outside, jumper in the air. Missing that one is Hannah Eck out of open door, and it comes down to Logan LeDuc of Avon Lake. LeDuc into the forecourt. Pass ahead, Bazinski of Columbia puts it up, no good, and Hannah Eck will get the rebound for the blue team. She'll hand it off to Melendez in the backcourt. Melendez now gets it across the midcourt line. Pass outside to Bowman. She'll step up and take a 3. Missed it off the rim, and the rebound comes down to the orange team's Logan LeDuc. Gets it ahead to Emily Nicholas. Nicholas back outside Selena Benz. Benz with the basketball. Benz fakes the shot, tries to dribble in. Now they'll get it to Nicholas. The jumper from just past the foul line. Emily Nicholas put it up and in. Nicholas with 7, and it's 42-30. With the basketball is Click. Click's pass knocked out of bounds by Benz. And the blue team is starting to run out of time here, Jared, down 12.
Running out of time, and the shot selection, if they're going to battle back, Rob, it's going to be via the 3-ball, and they've only hit 1 of 14 of those variety in the second half here.
And Click made 4 of them in the first half, but I don't think she's taken many 3-pointers in the second half. I remember her missing 1. She gets fouled on the shot. She'll go to the line for 2. So Sydney Click will try to make a couple of free throws. Sydney leading everybody tonight. Unofficially, we have her for 16. Click line right, around the rim, and it fell in. Sydney out of Amherst Steele High School. Click again, bends the knees, put it up, and in. Click with 18, 42-32. 2:55 to play. Mitchell with the basketball. Mitchell puts the shot up, no good. Rebound comes down to Selena Benz for the orange team. With 1:50 to go, she'll get it ahead. A right side, the jumper goes up. Wisniewski missed it. Rebound loose on the floor. Emily Capers has it. Back out to Jasmine Porter. Off the front of the rim, no good. And it dribbles around. Benz will put it up, no good.
EOL.
And
the Colson and Colson cage matchup on WEOL and WEOL.com.
1:38 to go in the ball game. Benz at the line, puts the free throw up and in. Selena Benz makes the first free throw. As we are close to the in between games here again, we'll have the 2014 announcement of Miss Basketball Lorain County. Tim Alcorn will have that for you in between the ball games. And then Tim will have the call for the second game. Jasmine Porter kicks it into LeDuc, back outside to Capers. Capers at the foul line. Back outside to Kelly Wisniewski, puts the jumper up, and she had a three ball. Kelly Wisniewski with 5 points. And we're going to have substitution coming into the game as Riley Cubison for the orange team. Her team leads 49-32 with 1:20 to play. With the basketball, a three ball goes up off the back of the rim, no good. And missing that three ball is Caitlin Jones for Clearview. Orange team with it. They get it into Cubison. She put it up and in. Riley Cubison with the basket. She has 6 points in the ball game. 51-32 with 50 seconds to play. As this one winds down, the orange team will get the win. Hardeby with it for Wellington. Hardeby is going to take a three. Missed it off the rim. Jasmine Porter goes up for the rebound, gets rid of the basketball, and they get it ahead to Wisniewski of North Ridgeville. Wisniewski with a bounce pass for her high school teammate at North Ridgeville, Lindak. She'll miss it long. Under 30 seconds to play. Blue team with the ball. Long full court pass intercepted by Jasmine Porter. Porter into the forecourt. Porter with 15 seconds. Dribbling around in between the circles. Jasmine dribbling with under 10 seconds to go. I think Jasmine Porter is going to dribble the clock out. 5 seconds to play. Jasmine in between the legs with a dribble, picks up her dribble, and that is going to do it. The orange team wins it by the final of 51-32. We are going to take a break. And when we come back, we'll have the announcement of 2014 Miss Basketball right after this timeout. You're listening to the 2014 Girls All-Star Game on AM 930 WEOL and online at WEOL.com.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name's Tim Elkhorn. I'm with AM 930 WEOL Radio. It is great to have you here tonight. How about a big round of applause for the class of 2014, these girls high school basketball players this year. There were indeed some very special players and some very special memories that these young ladies created. And so to all of you, both Game 2 and our Game 1 participants, on behalf of the fans, we thank you for a wonderful season that you provided us here in 2013 and 2014. Of course, one of the highlights of the Lorain County All-Star Game is the announcement of the Miss Basketball Award winner, presented by Elyria Coca-Cola. Greg Fenton from Elyria Coca-Cola is here tonight. We thank Elyria Coca-Cola for presenting this award. It is the 12th time that Elyria Coca-Cola has sponsored this award, so we certainly thank Greg and everybody from Elyria Coca-Cola for taking part in what is a very prestigious award, and one that I know the winner carries with them for the rest of their life. And as I have said in previous All-Star appearances, this is not a Player of the Year award. The Miss Basketball Award winner falls into 3 separate categories, and all 3 categories carry equal weight. They include basketball skills, obviously, and the level of play not only their senior year but throughout their career. Excellence in the classroom, they must do an outstanding job in the classroom, and school and community involvement. All 3 criteria carry equal weight as far as the Miss Basketball nominees are concerned. And this year we have a very, very deserving winner. Let's first talk about the basketball skill level. This year, this young lady averaged over 12 points per game for her team and surpassed the 1,000 point mark in her career at her school. She's a 4-year letter winner, and during the last 3 years that she was on the floor for her school, her team won over 80% of their games, a true team player. This year, she was first team all-conference. The 3rd year in a row she's been first team all-conference. She was first team all-county. 3rd year in a row she's been third year in a row she's been first team all-county, first team all-district. This year she was the county player of the year in her division, and she has been chosen to participate in the very prestigious Ohio North-South game. In the classroom, she excels with a grade point average of close to 3.4. And she is very involved with the youth in her community, working volleyball and basketball camps with the younger people that are coming up to play at her school. I think all of that lets you know that we have a very deserving winner. And it is now my pleasure, my privilege, and my honor to introduce to you the 2014 Lorain County Miss Basketball Award winner, Casey Morissette from Firelands High School. Hold on. Well, I see you're wearing the gold uniform tonight, so you struck gold here with the winning of the Miss Basketball Award. Just talk about your feelings and how it feels to be named 2014 Miss Basketball.
It's such an honor. I mean, I've worked so hard my 4 years to get to this point, and I just want to thank my teammates and my coaches for helping me out to get to this award.
Talk a little bit about your career, an unbelievable career, over 1,000 career points. As I mentioned, the last 3 years at Firelands, your team won over 80% of their games, so you're a true team player, but talk about your career at Firelands.
Reaching that 1,000 point was at the end of the year, and that was a struggle to get there, but I achieved it. And I just want to thank my teammates because they really pushed me to get that award, and I'm very thankful that I played with the girls that I did.
Your future plans?
To attend Mount Union University and play basketball there.
So you're going to be playing basketball for the Purple Raiders.
Yes, I am.
Congratulations, Casey.
Thank you.
That's Casey Morissette. She is the 2014 Lorain County Miss Basketball Award winner. And again, a huge thank you to Elyria Coca-Cola for sponsoring this award. Congratulations, Casey Morissette.
And Casey Morissette of Fairlands High School named Miss Basketball 2014. And we will continue with more from Avon Lake after this timeout. You're listening to the WEOL Colson and Colson Girls All-Star Game on AM 930 WEOL and online at WEOL.com.
Visual, and you have the lead on the right. You have the lead on the right. Sights on. Left 9 now. Nothing else. You got the airspeed on me. Visual. Oh, there you are. Darn, I was hoping you wouldn't see me. It's my turn to gun track. Let's do that one again. Okay?
Just in case you didn't catch the number the first time.
And we welcome you back here to Avon Lake. Tim Elkhorn with you. A great big thank you to Rob Polinsky, who has departed, as they used to say about Elvis. And believe me, Rob gets compared to Elvis all the time. He has left the building. So Rob is out of here. So a huge thank you to Rob. And boy, I'm not sure what I did. Jared Kozar has left as well. So I am really flying solo here tonight. So a great big thank you to Jared, who has departed the premises as well. Here we go. It's the black against the gold. Game 2 as the gold takes the floor. And here come the black. I'm trying to figure out who the starters are. I wasn't told. I see Darcy Irish out there for the black, along with Mallory Slyman. I guess I'm going to pick them up as I go along. That looks like Destiny Wilson. It is Destiny Wilson. And as Rob, I'm sure, mentioned during game 1, the numbers are not on the front of the jersey. So you got to pick them up off the back of the jersey as they turn and face you. So the gold controls the basketball. They go right to left along your radio dial. Erica Elias out front, and she hits the 3 ball. So Erica Elias with the first 3 points of the ball game gives the gold a 3-0 lead. So we are underway. This is game 2. And the black now with the basketball as they go left to right along your radio dial. Out front, Destiny Wilson for the black. Bounce on the right side to Champ. Drives to baseline, lost the ball, got it back. Off on the left side, Peters. Her shot way off the mark. Rebound, kicked out of bounds by Ariana Sanchez for the gold. So the basketball will still belong to the black team. I've got 4 of those 5 starters for the black. And actually, I got 5. All right, here we go. So with the basketball, Darcy Irish at the top of the circle, comes right of the lane, bounces it out front to Destiny Wilson, fumbles it between her legs, picks the ball back up, unloads a shot, missed it off the side of the backboard, scramble for it in the lane, ball out of bounds, and it belongs to the gold team as they will go right to left on your radio dial. 2 20-minute halves, 18:45 to go in the first half of game number 2 here tonight at Avon Lake. Into the lane, losing the basketball is Bachia for the gold team, and that'll give it back to the black. Irish into the forecourt. Irish, well, they would have called that a travel during the regular season. Throws it to Mallory Slyman. She lost the ball. It was stolen away by Raquel Santana for the gold team. Throws it down the floor to Bachia, gives it off. And now at the foul line with it is Elias. Elias right in the lane. Throws it down low, muscling the shot up, and in is Sanchez, and she got fouled on the play. Mark Novak with the call. Sanchez with a chance for a 3-point play. Boy, it's good to see Mark Novak here tonight. Must not have any dance lessons this evening. We talked during the course of the regular season how Mark Novak has picked up ballroom dancing. Like he's real serious about it. Free throw up and in for Sanchez, and it's now a 6-0 lead. I'll tell you what, I've seen Zavara on a dance floor. I don't care how many ballroom dancing lessons Mark Novak takes, he will never surpass Dave Zavara. I've seen it live and in living color. It's a scary thing. Slyman throws it on the left side to Irish, left of the lane, tough shot off the glass, no good. Rebound bounces around like a pinball, comes right back to Irish. Around on the right side to get it to Peters, down in the corner to Wilson, ball knocked out of her hands, out of bounds. 6-0, the gold has jumped out to the lead. A 3-ball by Elias and a 3-point play by Ariana Sanchez. Inbounds, Destiny Wilson, right of the key, her shot right there. Destiny Wilson with the first 2 points for the black team. That makes it a 6-2 contest. Here comes the gold team into the forecourt. On the right side, 3-ball put up, no good. Rebound grabbed by Irish. So the black team trailing 6-2 with the basketball. Champ down the right side to Wilson. Wilson outside the three-point arc, got it into Slyman. She lost it. Mallory got it back. Slyman tries to throw it out front, but nobody there, although the ball was deflected out of bounds by Sanchez. 6-2. Black team down by 4 as Champ bounces it in to Darcy Irish. Down the right side to Jillian Peters. 3-ball, nothing but oxygen there. Here comes Sanchez with it for the gold as she gives it off to Carly Rowland. Rowland into the forecourt. Rowland down the left side. Gives it off to Santana. Threw up a shot, no good. Rebound knocked out of bounds. It went off the gold team, and it belongs to the black team. 4 minutes off the clock here in the first half of play. Again, we're playing 2 20-minute halves. And right now it's a 6-2 lead for the gold team. Cher Champ at the top of the circle. Champ on the left-hand dribble. Gives it off to Darcy Irish, top of the key, Destiny Wilson. Wilson for the black team. Lob on the left side, Champ. Line drive 3, around the rim and out. Rebound out of bounds, and still belongs to the black team. So the black team trailing by a score of 6-2. Dave Cadell is going to join us here in a moment because certainly his program received a high honor tonight with Casey Morissette being named Miss Basketball. We'll get Coach Cadella's thoughts on that in a moment as Mallory Slyman hits a little shot in the lane for the black team. For Mallory, her first 2, and that makes it a 6-4 contest. Carly Rowland at the other end for the goal, drops it in the corner. And left of the lane with the basketball, Santana off on the right side. Shot put up from the wing, around the rim and out for Sanchez, and the ball belongs to the black. Well, Coach Cadella, congratulations to you and the Firelands basketball program. Just your thoughts on having Casey Morissette be named Miss Basketball for 2014.
Well, you know, it's an awesome feeling knowing that, you know, you're able to have a player accomplish something that she was able to accomplish, not only on the floor as a player, but, you know, as an individual. She's a good student. She worked really hard for the accomplishments that she's gotten. You know, we talked about it earlier in the year. She's the consummate high school basketball player. She's in it for the fun of it, number one. She's in it for the ability to make teammates better, to be successful as a player. And she really did that all year long for us. Actually, the last 3 years, as you mentioned during her ceremony. She's really taken us on her back and really helped the younger girls and even the girls around her excel as basketball players and want to do things together, put a lot of time and effort into everything she does, and I think that showed tonight, you know, with her winning the award. So, you know, kudos to her. She definitely deserves it. You know, she may not have been the scorer that you know, maybe the traditional Miss Basketball has been in the past, but you know, you look at all of the other attributes that she brings to the table as a player and what she's meant for our program. I think it was well deserving for her.
The gold with a bucket to make it 8-4 as scoring was Emily Vicaroni. So again, the gold up by an 8-4 count. Now the black heads to the other way. Dave, you and I were chatting earlier this year during a regular season broadcast we had on WEOL, and you mentioned Casey Morissette, she could score 15 or 20 or far above that, but she's such a team player, and she plays within your system so well that she didn't have to do that.
Correct. You know, we've been fortunate enough the last 3 years to have, you know, some pretty good talent around her. You know, our younger players are developing with her help. And, you know, yeah, she could have scored more points for us the last 3 years, but she accepted her role. She accepted the fact that we want to get everybody involved in the game plan, not just rely on, you know, 1 or 2 girls to do everything for us. And she bought into that system, and she's shown through buying into the system that our younger girls can say, hey, you know, I can be successful. I don't have to go out and score all the points for the team, or I don't have to, you know, get all of the accolades. If I just go out and work hard and our team is successful, good things are going to happen for us.
Jocelyn Spragan's now in the game for the black team. Or excuse me, that's Gadsden from Oberlin. She got fouled on the play. Jocelyn's actually in uniform for the gold. Dave, 7 years ago, it was Allie Stack that won the award for Firelands. Now tonight, Casey Morissette. you know how much that means to a basketball program, because it's going to be talked about in the school. It's going to be talked about in open gyms that, hey, there's recognition here. If you work hard, there's a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow.
Yeah, you're exactly right. And, we're fortunate to have the two of them, Allie and Casey. And, it's one of those things where, as a young player, and, I do a 6th grade league in the spring, and our junior high girls, we get involved with them a lot. And, we want them to be involved in our program at the high school as well. It's something for them to look forward to. They can see somebody like Allie and somebody like Casey from Firelands High School, put the time and effort into it. They can see that anything's achievable, as long as they're willing to make it work and put the time and effort into it, good things are going to happen. And, even, a smaller school like Firelands, we're not known throughout the county by some schools and people very much, other than that school way out in the farmland on the west side of the county. But it just goes to show that when you put in the time and you put in the effort, good things will happen.
And as I mentioned out there on the floor, and really it was all the information that you provided to the committee, you've won over 80% of your ball games in the last 3 years.
Yeah.
That shows you've got a program now going at Firelands.
Yeah, and we're real proud of that. Obviously, it's just not me. It's the other coaches and our younger coaches at the junior high level, and it comes down ultimately to the girls. I'd be lying to you if I said I did anything different this year than I have in the past. It just comes down to the willingness of effort put in by the girls players themselves. And if they're willing to put the effort into it, we're going to get better as a program. And, once you achieve that level of success, I certainly believe success breeds success. And there's a certain expectation now that our younger girls coming up look forward to, and there's a certain expectation we as coaches try to hold our girls to now.
Absolutely.
And that's not a bad thing. To know that you're going to go into a program that's been successful, that you've got to work hard at it and pay the dividends. Pay your dues and receive the dividends at the end. And hopefully that's what we've created at Firelands.
A couple of buckets back and forth. Gold team now with a 10-8 lead. Gold with the basketball and that 2-point lead. Shot up and in down low. As with a tough shot in traffic was Ariana Sanchez, and that gives the Gold a 12-8 lead. Again, we're talking with Dave Cadella. Big honor for the girls basketball program at Firelands tonight, as Casey Morissette is named the 2014 Lorain County Miss Basketball Award winner. We're talking about Casey. And real quick, Dave, before we let you go, I know the season ended on a disappointing note. Tough tournament loss at the hands of a pretty young but very good Keystone team.
Up and rising.
No doubt.
Yep, they're going to be tough. Yep.
But hats off to you and your kids for a fabulous season. You run the table in the pack and have an outstanding campaign. You've got to be very proud, and it's something now to build on.
Yeah, real proud of our girls. Last year we went 15-1, and one of our goals this year was, we want to go out right, and we want to go out and go undefeated during the pack. And our girls were able to do that. They stuck in there, and we had a lot of cancellations and a lot of makeups and a lot of games that ended up going, back to back, and every other day we were playing at the end of the season. But, to their credit, they did everything possible to make that happen for us. And, and that's congrats to the girls. They're the ones who had to go out on the floor and put it together. We as coaches went along for the ride sometimes, and we enjoyed every minute of it.
Boy, no doubt. Well, again, to you, and certainly, and more especially to Casey Morissette, congratulations. Huge honor for the Firelands girls basketball program. It's a credit to you and a credit to her, and we appreciate you spending a few moments with us.
Thank you, Tim. Thanks.
Thanks, Dave. Dave Cadella, girls head coach at Firelands, as, again, Casey Morissette is the 2014 Lorain County Miss Basketball Award winner, and it's still 12-10 gold team, although now it's a 13-10 gold advantage, as Erica Elias at the free throw line shooting 2. You don't see a lot of that during the all-star action, but Elias was hit pretty hard on a field goal attempt. So shooting 2 hits the first, and one more coming for Erica Elias. Big bounce off the back of the rim, no good on the second, and it's a 13-10 ball game. My bad, I thought it was, talking to Dave there, I lost track of the score. So we now have a 13-10 gold advantage. 7 minutes to go in the first half. Gold with a basketball off a black miss on the left wing. Shot up short.
by Jocelyn Spragans. And it's good to see Jocelyn on the floor tonight. Well, she got hurt very early in the season for Elyria High, missed most of the campaign. She's not even going back defensively because she's still wearing a very heavy knee brace. But a nice pass right there from Jocelyn to Ariana Sanchez. And that gives the Gold a 15-10 advantage. At the other end, Destiny Wilson with a shot off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound, Darcy Irish, and then Irish got tied up on the play. And the possession arrow belongs to the Gold. 15-10. Gold team by 5 as we wind our way down to the 6:15 mark here in the first half of play. Again, 2 20-minute halves here at Avon Lake tonight. On the right wing, 3 ball up too strong for the Gold. Rebound grab by Cher Champ for the Black squad. Champ, long pass down the floor, got it to Wilson, right side Peters, her jumper right there. Oh, that was pretty. Champ threw it down the floor, Wilson underneath the hoop, flipped it to Jillian Peters, and Peters knocked in the short jumper. Makes it 15-12. Black team back to within 3. Out front for the Gold, it's Kelsey Brooks. Brooks shoots and hits. And I think that was a 3-ball. Yeah, it was a 3-ball by Kelsey Brooks, makes it 18-12. So the Gold team has stretched it out to a 6-point advantage. Peters, baseline shot, a beauty. Jillian Peters with the bucket. And Peters makes it an 18-14 ball game. And at the other end, the Gold throws it away. And now we've got wholesale substitutions for the Gold team. Tim Elkhorn with you. We'll get a huge thank you to Rob Polinsky for doing game 1 here tonight. As Rob had the call of game 1. As I then presented Miss Basketball 2014 to Casey Morissette. And Rob was able to step aside, and I'm bringing you game 2. Good competitive game here in the second contest. Left wing 3-ball off the mark. A rebound grabbed by the Gold. Up the floor comes Kelsey Brooks into the lane. Stop, shoots off the glass, no good. Rebound corralled by Carly Rowland. Left wing gave it off to Emily Viccaroni. Her 3 is short, and the long rebound simply goes out of bounds. Basketball belongs to the Black. With 4:20 to go in the half, and it's an 18-14 Gold advantage. Mentioned to Dave Cadella that Casey Morissette as a 3-ball is up. Big bounce off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound fought for, and it belongs to the Black team on the possession arrow. We're talking to Dave about the fact it's been 7 years already since Allie Stack won the award for Firelands back in 2007. Boy, she was a terrific player. Remember presenting the award to her that night, as on the right wing, Hannah Bartlemay got fouled. Hannah playing for the Black team tonight. One of 2 Vermillion girls on that Black squad. Hannah Bartlemay along with Allie Kowal. Bartlemay bounces it in. Tough shot off the glass, no good. And they're in a nice play, but Flores couldn't get the shot to drop. Here comes the Gold to the other end on the left side. That's Morissette. Or excuse me, that is Viccaroni. Viccaroni throws it out front to Pachia. Right of the lane, and her shot got partially blocked. Out of there with it, Bartlemay. Hannah Bartlemay fouled from behind, as giving chase was Carly Rowland. So Rowland commits the foul. 3 team fouls on each squad. We're down to 3 minutes to go here in the half. 18-14. The Gold with a 4-point lead. Out front, 3-ball off the glass, no good. A rebound grab by the Gold heading to the forecourt. It will be Pachia. Gives it off to Viccaroni. On the right side, get it to Bartlemay. Feeds it underneath. Driving and scoring is Kelsey Brooks. So Brooks with the bucket. And it's now a 20-14 Gold advantage. Trying to make sure my score sheet adds up because had quite a lengthy conversation with Dave Cadella right there. 3-ball by Bartlemay off the mark. A rebound grab by Brooks. Brooks heads to the forecourt, right down the lane, left of the lane. Got her shot partially blocked. And the loose ball grab by the Black squad. Out of there with it is Molly Lynn. Long pass down the floor to Bartlemay. Bartlemay in the middle of the floor. Bounces it behind her. Allie Kowal, a 3-ball, nothing but air. Rebound saved in by Lynn, though. Nice job as she throws it out front. And Gadsden has it for the black squad. Bounces it on the right side. Ball deflects off the leg. Evangelique Flores out of there with it. Rowland for the gold. At the other end, stop, shoots, and banks it in. Carly Rowland with her first two. And it's a 22-14 Gold advantage. So right now, the Gold with a little bit of breathing room, up by 8 with a minute and a half to go here in the first half of play. Again, we're playing 2 20-minute halves in this All-Star game tonight. Into the lane, Flores throws it out front. Bank shot no good by Lynn. Rebound slapped out of bounds, and it still belongs to the black squad. Most, if not all, I don't have an exact head count of the girls basketball coaches here tonight. Great way to close out the season. Shot put up off the glass, no good. Rebound grabbed by Casey Morissette for the Gold. She is the 2014 Miss Basketball Award winner. Throws it down the floor to Brooks. They get it down low, and a nice little bank shot put up and in by the Golds. Pecchia makes it a 24-14 Gold lead with under a minute to go here in the first half of play. And now we've got an official timeout, as I think Gadsden got bumped around a little bit, but she appears to be okay. And the black team with the basketball, but they're down by 10. Their offense has gone south. Oh my, going into the lane was Bartlemay. She got knocked off the ball. And with 39.8 to go, the black team will inbound. Bartlemay, right of her own hoop. Throws it into Kowal. Allie Kowal surrounded on the baseline, looking for some help. Got it back to Bartlemay. Bartlemay, little hook shot, running the lane, no good. Long rebound. And out of there with it comes Pecchia, throws it down the floor to Morissette. Whipped it underneath, and the pass went right by Carly Rowland out of bounds. That'll give it back to the black as they're down by 10. There's no such thing as playing for the final shot in an all-star game. See how quickly they jack one up here with 15 seconds to go in the half. Lynn on the left side. Molly Lynn into the lane. Down the right side to Kowal. Throws it out front to Gadsden. Gadsden lobs it down low. Shot put up, no good. Rebound grabbed by the Gold team's Brooks. Half-court shot off the rim, no. And that ends the first half of play. At the intermission, the Gold team is up by 10. 24-14, Gold team leading the black team. We are at the half. It is game 2 of our Lorain County All-Star Night here at Avon Lake. 10-point lead for the Gold. We're coming back to Avon Lake following this on our Colson and Colson Girls All-Star Cage matchup. Glad you've dialed in on AM 930 WEOL. Maybe you're listening on the mobile app. Maybe you're listening online at WEOL.com.
Freedom to think for yourself.
To disagree with the government.
Freedom to be equal.
To be different.
Freedom to raise a family.
To marry the man I love.
The freedom to worship the God of my choice.
To live with dignity.
The freedom to be me.
To be whatever I want to be.
Defending freedom for over 200 years.
With video games, I'm always choosing between what my kids want and what I think is best for them.
How about this one?
Which is why I love these new rating summaries. They let me know exactly what's in the game. Players shoot lasers from an arm cannon. Robot enemies explode and limbs fly off.
Maybe that other one's better.
Yeah. Get your free game rating summary today, and with it, the world's most powerful weapon, knowledge.
The Asthma and Allergy Foundation of America has important information for the millions of people with asthma. You may not know there are 2 main causes of asthma symptoms: airway constriction you feel and inflammation you may not feel. Learn how to better manage your asthma by treating both main causes of asthma symptoms. Treating both causes can help prevent symptoms before they even start. And preventing symptoms could mean a smoother ride. For more information, go to asthma.com.
Here comes the gold team with the ball as we start the second half of play. Morissette, 3-ball around the rim and out. Rebound tipped out of bounds, and it belongs to the black team. Here in the second half of play, the black team will go right to left along your radio dial. They'll be heading towards the lobby area, the concession area, down to the left here at Avon Lake. Beautiful facility. Love coming here during the regular season. Kind of cool that the All-Star game is here this year. Champ in the lane, got fouled as she went up. Mark Novak with the call, and that'll put Champ at the free throw line, shooting 2.
Amherst shared Champ at the line.
So Champ at the line, shooting 2. She had a 2-point first half. Looking to get this deficit down in the single digits, and she does as she hits the first. Champ now with 3 points in the ball game. Makes it 24-15. Champ line left, sights, shoots, and good on the second. So 2 for Champ. Makes it a 24-16 contest. 18:45 to go here in the second half as the black has cut it down to an 8-point ball game. Nice dish down low. Morissette got the feed and laid it up and in. So Casey Morissette with her first 2 points makes it 26-16. The lead back to 10 for the gold. On the right side, Destiny Wilson for the black team comes top of the key. A bank shot, no. Rebound, Mallory Slyman laid it up and in. And so Mallory Slyman for the black team now with 4 points makes it 26-18. Gold at the other end. Morissette fires it to the left side and threw it right by Ariana Sanchez out of bounds. We mentioned Ohio State tomorrow right here on WEOL. And of course, as far as the Buckeyes go, we'll have it on AM 930. Pass down the floor, knocked out of bounds by Sanchez. Not sure how deep of a tournament run it will be for the Buckeyes, but you'll hear it on AM 930 WEOL as far as they go. On the right side, Champ leans in, got her shot blocked by Morissette. Ball saved in, but goes into the black team. Champ gives it off. Slyman with the jumper, a beauty. So Mallory Slyman now with 6 points makes it a 26-20 ball game. At the other end, shot put up, no good. Rebound in the lane, and it's kissed off the glass and in by Ariana Sanchez. And the Brookside Lady Cardinal makes it 28-20. Sanchez leads all scorers. She has 9. Champ down the lane, fouled as she went to the hoop. And Cher Champ goes back to the stripe to shoot 2. So Champ, line left. So Cher Champ, who just hit a pair, back at the line, shooting 2 more and skimmed that one off the rim, no good. Of course, the boys All-Star game will be Sunday, March 30th. They'll be at Oberlin College. So you boys basketball fans, as Champ misses the second, mark that one on your calendar. AM 930 WEOL will be there for that one. I'll have the honor of awarding Mr. Basketball on Sunday, March 30th over at Oberlin College. It's such an honor for me to get out there and talk about some of the great things that, of course, tonight being Casey Morissette, and on the 30th, whoever it may be, young men and young women are doing, as Morissette misses a shot. Rebound, Champ throws it down the floor, run of the lane. Bartolome had it knocked out of her hands. Oh, what a play by Vicaroni for the gold team. And then Vicaroni throws it off to Morissette, chucks it down the floor, and 2 gold players watched it sail in between them and go out of bounds. One looked at the other and said, "You grab it." "I'm not going to grab it." "You grab it." And it simply went out of bounds. And now at the other end, quickly, Irish drives and scores for the black team. Darcy Irish with her first 2 makes it 28-22. Of course, Darcy tonight having the opportunity to play for her dad, as Darcy's dad, Colin Irish, along with Scott Terry, are the coaches of this one. There's a turnover by the gold. Loose ball grabbed by Bartolome, and she heads to the other end and scores. And Bartolome makes it 28-24. So the black with a little bit of a rally right here. They pulled to within 4, 15-20 to go in the second half. Out front, Vicaroni coming around Champ, off on the right side to Morissette. Morissette lobbed down low, ball deflected, loose in the lane, and out of there with it comes the black team. Mallory Slyman gives it off to her teammate at Amherst, Cher Champ. Champ in between the circles, bounce to Slyman, turns, shoots, off the glass, no good. Rebound grab, Wilson, hook, get up and in. Destiny Wilson for the black team makes it 28-26. Well, whatever Scott Terry and Colin Irish drew up at the half, it's working, as they've gotten back to within 2 at 28-26. They were down 24-14 at the intermission. So it's been a 12-4 quarter, or excuse me, half for the Gold. Shot put up from the left wing, no good, as we've got wholesale substitutions out there now for each team. Irish in between the circles to Bartlome. Bartlome, foul line shot short, rebound grab by the Gold. Out of there with it is Raquel Santana. Santana, of course, missed a lot of playing time this year for Clearview. Gives it off on the right side to Elias, who drives and scores. Nice shot by Erica Elias. Makes it a 30-26 ball game. 4-point lead for the Gold team. We're just under 14 minutes to go in the second half here at Avon Lake. Nice pass to a driving Champ, who drives and scores. Oh, that was a beautiful feed by Hannah Bartlome, and Champ the recipient with the bucket, and it's 30-28. Black back to within 2. In the lane, ball knocked out of the hands of Pakia. Slyman grabs it for the black team. Slyman then lost it, tried to save it in, and it's grabbed by the Gold, and laying it up and in is Kelsey Brooks for the Gold to make it a 32-28 contest. And basically what happens here, folks, is if there's players waiting at the scorer's table, they buzz them in. They don't wait for a stoppage in play. They want to give all the girls ample opportunity to get some playing time here tonight. Inbounds pass, stolen away. Nice job by Elias. Got it down low to Brooks, but her shot off the mark. A rebound grab by the black team. Gadsden throws it down the floor to Bartlome. Bartlome into the lane. The runner around the rim and out. Rebound Irish. Bounce on the corner to Lynn. Her shot short. Lynn follows it up on the baseline and throws it off of Kelsey Brooks out of bounds. 12:40 and the clock running. We got a good one unfolding. 32-28. Gold leading by 4. Irish, long 3, and that's an air ball, and it will belong to the Gold.
You were ready for that. Thank you. Ooh, what are you looking at?
Colin Irish having a laugh with his daughter out there as he drew air on that one. 32-28, Gold with the ball in a 4-point lead. Left wing shot put up, no good. Offensive rebound, though, grab. And they throw it on the right side. Elias, a 3 around the rim and out. Rebound saved in by the Gold, but it goes right to Hannah Bartlome for the black. Bartlome then had the ball knocked away from behind, but a foul is called on the Gold team's Kelsey Brooks. She almost had the steal. Black team with it, down by 4. Right wing 3 off the glass, no good. Rebound Darcy Irish. Irish in traffic, up, no, but foul. And Darcy will shoot 2. 11:42 to go here in the first, or excuse me, second half of play. Irish line left, first one up, no good. Of course, this will do it for the girls as far as basketball is concerned, but I'm sure we're going to see a lot of these girls out on the softball diamonds this spring as they get ready for spring sports. Of course, AM 930 WEOL. Proud to be the only radio station in Lorain County that brings you spring sports coverage with baseball and softball games. Baseline shot put up, no good. Rebound fought for, and we've got a jump ball called. Possession arrow belongs to the black. 32-28, Gold leading by 4. It's hard to believe we're less than a month away from our first broadcast game on WEOL. We'll start things off with some high school baseball. That'll begin things April 14th with Keystone and Firelands. And speaking of Keystone, Darcy Irish from Keystone drives and scores for the black. And Darcy Irish makes it a 32-30 ball game. Black back to within 2. In the left corner, Brooks, 3 ball. Way off, rebound grab by Darcy Irish. Here comes the black team with a chance to tie or take the lead. They're down 32-30. Into the forecourt for the black. Angelique Flores got it down low. Shot put up, no, by Molly Lynn, but she got fouled. And Molly Lynn will shoot 2.
Goes to the free throw line after that nice pass from Angelique Flores of Lorain High.
Of Of course, for all your spring sports coverage, the Forecast magazine is right around the corner. Molly Lynn's first free throw in and out. As we've got 3 fresh girls checking in for the gold team. Forecast magazine will be in your Chronicle Telegram on Wednesday, March 26th. We'll have all the schedules as far as the Indians and, of course, our broadcast schedule with our Colson and Colson Diamond Duels. 9.5 minutes to go. Lynn missed them both. And here comes the goal. Out front with the goal team. Elias, and Elias had the ball knocked out of her hands, out of bounds by Gadsden. So 32-30, here comes the Black again, down by 2. They trailed by 10 at the half. On the right side, Lynn. Lynn looking outside the three-point arc. Gives it off to Bartolome. They throw it down low to Irish. Irish double team, tries to fight through it, put it up, no good. Rebound grab by the Gold. So the Gold with a 2-point lead in the basketball. Rowland into the lane. Bounce on the left side. 3-ball. Good! Nice ball movement there by the Gold. Trying to see who knocked that shot down, as they now lead it 35-30. That shot was hit by Elias. So Elias has 2 threes in the ball game. 35-30. And the Black at the other end with a miss. Up the left side, Carly Rowland. Rowland to Morissette. 3-ball off the side of the backboard, no good. Rebound Darcy Irish. Hands it off to Gadsden. Here comes the Black, down 35-30. Gadsden feeds it right side. The jumper by Lynn, right there. Molly Lynn now with 4. Makes it 35-32. 3-point lead for the Gold. They've got the ball with 8 minutes to go here in the second half. Left wing 3 off the front of the rim, no good. A rebound grab by Lynn. Here comes the Black, down 35-32. Lynn fakes the pass, drive, scoot, score! Oh, what a play by Molly Lynn. And Molly Lynn makes it 35-34. Oh, that was a pretty move by Molly Lynn. Scott Plazik down at the door to our left with a big grin on his face. Then that's how he coached her up. That was pretty. 35-34. Good game. 7.5 minutes to go. Gold up by 1, and now a pass stolen away by the Black. As they head to the other end, Destiny Wilson. Wilson bounces it down low to Lynn. Laid it up and in, and the Black's on top. Molly Lynn with 8. And the Black leads it 36-35. Boy, quite a second half for the Black. Rowland bounces it down low. Piquet put it up, no good. Got it back, put it up, no good. Rebound grab by the Black team. Out of there with it, Angelique Flores. Ahead to Slyman. Slyman to the foul line. Stop, shoots, no. Rebound out of bounds. And it went off the Gold team. It went off Erica Elias. 36-35. Black by 1. And they have the basketball. Destiny Wilson on the left wing, bounces it to Lynn. Lynn in the lane, got knocked off the ball, feeds it out front to Allie Kowal. Kowal gives it left of the lane to Flores, and she had the ball knocked out of her hands, out of bounds, and it went off Flores. 36-35. 6:18 to go. Black has rallied from a 10-point halftime deficit. Out front, Elias. Lobs it to Ariana Sanchez. Now they feed it to Casey Morissette. Morissette left of the lane, tries to come down the lane. Ball knocked out of her hands. Out of there with it is the Black team. Pass down the floor, deflected, grabbed by Wilson. Laid it up and in. Destiny Wilson with a driving score. Destiny now with 6, and it's a 38-35 Black advantage. 3-point lead. They were down 10 at the half, and foul left of the lane is Erica Elias. And so Elias will shoot 2 for the Gold. They have seen their 10-point lead vaporize. They're now down by 3 with 5.5 minutes to go, as Elias will shoot 2 line right. Erica played for Brookside this year. First free throw up, no good. I mentioned that the boys all-star game Sunday, March 30th. Boy, hard to believe that the day after that, the Indians open up the 2014 season. AM 930, WEOL, proud to be your home for Indians baseball. They will open up on the road in Oakland on the 31st as Elias hits the second. Makes it 38-36. Gold back to within 2. And then the home opener on Friday, April 4th for the Tribe. And we'll have a From the Dugout show on Friday, April 4th. Yours truly, Matt Lodi, will be down at Progressive Field. Wilson left in a lane, got her shot blocked out of bounds. Wow, tough block right there. So indeed, spring has arrived. As we talk high school baseball and softball and Indians baseball. Wilson into the lane. Wilson drives, got her shot blocked off the backboard. Ball tipped around, knocked out front, and out of there with it, Kowal for the Black. They lead it by 2. Kowal bounced one of the lane. Slyman fouled as she went up. And so Mallory Slyman will shoot 2. So Slyman heads to the free throw line. Like Coach Collins of Amherst raved about Mallory Slyman this year, the leadership she brought to that Amherst girls basketball team. First free throw, no good for Mallory. Mallory with 6 points in the ball game. Coach Collins did a nice job in his first year at Amherst. In and out on the second free throw. Wilson lets the ball go out of bounds, and it belongs to the Black. I'm sure Mallory's going to be one of those girls out there on the softball diamond. I'm pretty sure she plays softball. I know she played volleyball. 38-36, pass down low. Morissette got her shot blocked by Destiny Wilson. Oh, what a play by Destiny. And now we got girls tumbling over each other at the half-court line. In the meantime, at the other end, the 3 ball is short. Rebound, Mallory Slyman, one of the lane. Hooked it up, no good. Rebound grab by the Gold. 38-36, Gold down by 2. Casey Morissette down the left side. The shot put up, air ball by Elias, and the rebound out of bounds off the Black team's Angelique Flores. 3 minutes to go. 38-36, Black team by 2. Gold looking to tie. They throw it in, shot put up, no, but a foul is called. And Paquia is going to shoot 2.
Bella Pecchia, North Richfield at the line.
So 2 free throws. As the Gold down by 2, 38-36, first free throw, no good. Pecchia with 4 points in the ball game. Wearing that big white headband. Second free throw, good. So Pecchia now with 5, makes it 38-37. It's a 1-point game. Well, hey, this is what you would want in an all-star game. Slyman, where to the lane, hook shot of beauty. Mallory Slyman with a nice shot. Makes it 40-37. So the Black team again with a 3-point lead, 2:40 to go. Right side of the forecourt, 3 ball, short by Kelsey Brooks for the Gold. Rebound grab by the Black. Here they come up by 3. Slyman's pass down the floor, stolen by Morissette. Morissette 3-on-1 in the middle. Morissette bounced down low to Brooks. Brooks underneath the hoop. Bank shot spun around the rim and in. Kelsey Brooks makes it 40-39. Black team has a 1-point lead with 2:18 to go. But a good second half for the Black squad as they put up 26 points here in this second half. They only had 14 in the first half. Inbounds goes to Darcy Irish, gives it off to Cher Champ. Champ comes up the right side, picked up by Morissette. Champ bouncing between the circles to Irish. Irish, run to the lane, down the lane, muscled it up, and it bounced around the rim and in. Darcy Irish makes it 42-39. 2 minutes to go. Gold down by 3. Brooks for 3. It's short. Long rebound. Champ has it for the Black. Here come the Black team leading by 3. Champ on the right side. Brooks knocked the ball out of her hands. And it's stolen by Morissette. Throws it down the floor. Pecchia running the lane, in the lane, and a blocking foul is called on Irish. It's going to put Bella Pecchia at the free throw line, shooting 2 with 1:44 to go.
North Richfield's Bella Pecchia to shoot free throws.
42-39. Pecchia line right, no good on the first. And you would think in an all-star game, one of the skills that may have faded or rusted since the conclusion of the season for these girls will be free throw shooting. They just don't get out there and do it a lot. But the second miss is grabbed by the gold team, so they've got the ball. Still down 3, but then the pass stolen away by the black team. Here comes Bartolome into the forecourt. Bounce on the right side to Champ. Champ with 1.5 minutes to go, and the black team leading by 3. And Champ had the ball knocked out of her hands out of bounds by Kelsey Brooks. 1:26 on the clock. Black team with the ball leading 42-39. They trailed by 10 at the half. Out front, it's Gadsden. Gadsden gave it to Bartolome, and as Bartolome heads to the hole, she got fouled and will shoot 2. So Bartolome at the line shooting 2. Let's sneak in a quick 30-second timeout on the Colson and Colson Girls All-Star Cage matchup. Or maybe not. As Bartolome hits the first to make it 43-39. Bartolome good on the second. Throws 2 big free throws for Hannah Bartolome. Makes it a 5-point lead with 1:10 to go. Morissette at the top of the circle. Fires it down low. Left of the lane. Bank shot up and in. Oh, what a pass by Casey Morissette. And the goal back to within 3. That was a beauty. She put it right on the mark to Raquel Santana. 44-41, but we're under a minute to go now. 50 seconds left. Champ out front being chased by Brooks. Gives it off to Lynn. Lynn will hand it off to Bartolome. Bartolome with 40 on the clock, and Bartolome fouled with 40.7. And that'll be a 1-and-1 situation. Hannah Bartolome at the foul line. So Bartolome goes to the free throw line. Shooting 1-and-1 with the black team up by 3. First one up and in. Big free throw right there by Hannah Bartolome. She now has 7. Makes it 45-41. Second one good for Bartolome. Bartolome makes it 46-41. So the gold needs a couple of big hoops here. Right of the lane. Turnaround bank shot right there for the gold. Nice shot by Pecchia. Pecchia makes it 46-43. 25 seconds to go. Up the left side, Gadsden. Gadsden lost the ball. Out of there with it comes Lynn. Fires it to Irish. All alone. Laid it up and in. And Irish may have put the finishing touches on this one. Makes it 48-43. 12 seconds to go. On the right side. Brooks unloads a 3-ball, missed it. Rebound, Pecchia leans in, bank shot, good. And that's probably going to be our final score of the night. Yep, that's going to do it. Our final, it's a 48-45 victory for the Black Squad as they rally from a 10-point halftime deficit. And so the Black wins it 48-45.
This has been a production of Lorain City Schools, TV 20 WLCS.
To purchase a high-quality copy of the program you just viewed, please call Lorain City Schools Television at 282-8400.